Hello out there, music community. Welcome back to the Prog channel. My name's Edward. I am back with a video. I had a really good Father's Day. Saturday and Sunday was just a real blessing. Sunday, I did my traditional, which makes it my 5th year that on Father's Day that I go to my local record store and I trade for some new records. So that's what I did. I took some stuff and I purged a bunch of CDs that I had duplicates of, or I had some of them already on vinyl. So I took those in as well, and I was surprised about the credit they gave me, and I still have some left over that I'm saving. Now, one of the albums is a Father's Day gift, and I'll mention that and show which one that is. But a majority of these that I traded for are some jazz, metal, prog, or if you want to even just say classic rock, that's fine. So let's get right into it. I went ahead and picked this up. This is Dizzy Reese Starbright. It's one of the classic Blue Note vinyl series. And for the longest time, this was only available, from what I understand, on CD in Japan. And check out that lineup on there. You have Dizzy Reese, Hank Mobley, Wynton Kelly, Paul Chambers, Art Taylor. Great jazz album. My favorite so far is the first track. It's called The Rake. But I highly recommend this. And this came out not too long ago. Okay, moving right along. This one is still sealed. I know what this album is, but I wanted it on vinyl, and it is one of the what they call the Warner Records archives on Rhino Records, and that's Black Sabbath Volume 4, which is my favorite Black Sabbath of all time. And so as you can see the back, it is gatefold, but like I said, I haven't opened it. I'm sure this is going to sound great. Now let me point out, here's the Father's Day gift. I got Iron Maiden. I'm sure a lot of us know this one. This is The Number of the Beast, which is a good record. I believe this is the album that started to feature Bruce Dickinson on vocals. This is the one that has the classic song that's always played on radio, and that's Run to the Hills. But I like Invaders, Children of the Dam, The Prisoner, Gangland. But yes, finally have a copy of that. This one, going back, this is one that I traded for. The Dizzy Reese album was part of the trade. Now the rest of these are all trade. I haven't opened it, but I finally got a copy of Iron Maiden's Somewhere in Time. I love this album cover. It has a lot of history if you look at it. And right there it mentions Texas. Lot of band history on this album cover. You look at it. It's really hard. There's 2 albums that are my favorites, and they're tied for first. And that's Peace of Mind and this one, Somewhere in Time. But I know I'm going to have to do my top 5 and say which one is my favorite of all time. My favorite track is on here, and that's where is it at? Sea of Madness. Love that song. I love the loneliness of the long distance runner. This is just such a metal title to me. Alexander the Great. So, love that album. Next, I picked up traded for some Tone Poets. Alice Coltrane and Journey in Such a Denenda, or something like that. I tried my best, folks, to say it. One of those acoustic sounds. I know it's going to sound awesome. Here's the back cover. I'm going to go ahead and say, if I only had to have one spiritual jazz album, it would be this one. Would be all I need. I'll never forget the day when somebody that worked at a record store made a copy of this from their CD of me for me, and I played that CD. I think I still have it. I play that CD so much. One of the earliest albums that I got into spiritual jazz. This is an album where Coltrane's interest is in India classical music and religion. This reflects all that. It has Pharoah Sanders on here. So Charlie Hayden, Rashid Ali on drums. I give this album with 5 being the highest 5 stars. Just love it. Next are the other tone poets, Herbie Hancock, The Prisoner. Not too many people like this album. I love this album. Straight up jazz album. It has one of the best flute players, and I believe he's from Texas, Hubert Laws. He is one of the best. He does classical and jazz. I think he's one of the top best flute players, and he's on this album. Prisoner. Yes, cannot wait to listen to this. Folks, give this a shot. I'm a big Herbie Hancock fan. I'm going to have to do my top 5 favorite Herbie Hancock, not movies, albums, excuse me, but yes. Next is a prog rock. I'm going to go say how much I paid for this. This is $5.99 plus tax. Marillion, Misplaced Childhood. I couldn't leave this behind. Now, I have the vinyl box set of this, but this is a UK pressing. For $5.99, it is brand new looking. There's the inside of the cover here with the lyrics. It's in very, very good shape. There's the label, folks. Just great album. Features Fish. But yeah, I wasn't going to leave that one there. I said, no. Next, I waited. I was going to get this on CD, but they had it there, and I paid like $14.99 plus tax. The Yardbirds, Roger the Engineer. Now, Pop Goes the 60s at the channel. He did a Yardbird series, and they're very good videos, very informative. Here's the back cover. I'm not sure. I know this is an import from somewhere. Looks like, to me, it's 1963. It's on Etzel Records, I believe so. Yes, I'm going to say it's a UK pressing. It's in very, very good shape. I thought it was a gatefold, but it's not. Let's see here. Let's show it real quick. I got a few minutes. Here's the label. I simply love this album. Now, if I understood, sorry about that. That's the best I can do. But apologize for that glare there. But this album, I think, from what I understand, that a lot of the songs, especially like the lyrics, were made up right then and there. But this has some of my favorite songs, like Lost Women, Over, Under, Sideways, Down, which was a single. Rack My Mind, I Can't Make Your Way, Farewell, Hot House of, I'm not sure how you say that, Just Boogie. One of my favorites is on here, Turn Into Earth. But yes, finally got a copy of Roger the Engineer. I know that came out as a record store day, but that thing was very pricey, and I'm satisfied with just having the single record. Next, another one for the Pink Floyd collection that I didn't have. This is Pink Floyd music from the film More. This is one of my favorite periods of Pink Floyd. You had this album, Umaguma, and another album around that time. That seems like Pink Floyd put out a couple, maybe 3 records that year, 67, 68. But yeah, this is so good. Never seen the film, but I'm hoping to see it one day. But I love this album from beginning to end. They're remastered from the original analog tapes by James Guthrie, Joel Piletti, something like that. Bernie Grumman came out in 69, so somewhere around 69, 68, or that period. 68 might have been it, where they had like 2 albums released, and they were just pumping out records. But yeah, this is such a good album. This is the one that has the Nile song, Green is the Color. I've always loved the dramatic theme, main theme, more blues, Quicksilver. So I'm happy to finally add More. Or yeah, the soundtrack for the film More, music composed by Pink Floyd. Now I got the last one. Oh man, I'm excited about having this one. This one brings back a lot of memories. They just reissued and put back in print Scorpions albums like Virgin Killers, Tokyo Tapes, Taken by Force, Fly to the Rainbow, and In Trance. I picked up Taken by Force, and it is a white colored vinyl LP. It's really nice. I'll just show it real quick. But the inner sleeve is real nice. One of my favorite albums by them. I remember being real young and I couldn't ever find this. Here it is in white. Back in, I don't know, when I started going to the early record shows here, I'd always look for this record, and it was really hard to find that one and the original album cover of the Virgin Killers album. They were really hard to find. You could find In Trance back in those days and Fly to the Rainbow, but Taken by Force and Virgin Killers were really hard to find, and when you did find them, they were very expensive. So here I am, over 50 years old, and it's now in print. But it is true that it's in this real nice, soft touch sleeve. Oh, this is a killer record. Will Burn the Sky, Steam Rock Fever, The Ride of Your Time, The Cells of Sharon, or hopefully I said that right. He's a Woman, She's a Man, Born to Touch Your Feeling, Suspended Love. I really like Suspended Love, but I like the live version of it the most on Tokyo Tapes. Now, let me just share my quick story, because it has something to do with Father's Day. A long time ago, on one of the Father's Day, my wife gave me a ticket. She got me a ticket. Very good seat. And I saw Dawkins, Whitesnake, and the Scorpions. And I bring that up because I was really surprised that they did Will Burn the Sky as part of the song, one of the songs on their set list. They rock. All the bands rock. Dawkins sounded good. Whitesnake sounded good. It was just a great night. That was really a nice Father's Day gift back then. I don't have the ticket stuff, I don't think, anymore. I must have just lost it or something. But there it is. This is part of my trade series, and I do it. I do some trading on Father's Day. This was like the 5th anniversary of that, and I'll probably continue. I really enjoy it. I like getting out on that day, and just seeing what I come back home with some more goodies. Folks, I want to say thank you all who comment. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I'm hoping to get past 560, so you never know. Thanks again for everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, hit a thumbs up or hit a like. I really appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon. Take care, everybody.